Hello everyone, Zarvolt here, and today we're going to be looking at a black and green zombie deck. Wow, black and green. Why did I choose black and green? Everybody else has got zombie decks and they've got black and white or black and blue or stuff like that. And I wanted to do something different, try something different than everybody else's zombie deck. What are the cards that we get in green that are zombies that can help us in a green zombie deck? Well, let's find it. Okay, baloth null, black green zombie. When baloth null enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Now I like this card. I've used this card in my green black decks before. 4/5. He's alright, but he gets you back 2 creature cards, so he's pretty good at that. But with the new buffs, I mean, he can become a 5/6 and become pretty unstoppable. Also, the other green card that we've got in here that's going to help us with this zombie deck, Honored Hydra. If you can figure out a way to discard this and then embalm it for 3, you've got a, that's right, a zombie in green besides your baloth null. Okay, so those are the 2 main green cards that are going to help us. Now I've just thought to myself, I need to put I need to change the land out. I need to put some sanitarium in here to be able to discard and get the Honored Hydra back. And I just like sanitarium. It's a good land. Who doesn't love sanitarium? It's my favorite land. Anyway, I'll tell you what I've got in here. I've got, this is mainly a black deck. As you can see, we've got 32 black cards and only 7 green cards. So, mainly a black deck. This is pretty much mono black with a little splash of green. Okay. We've got 2 Crypt Breakers. One of the best zombie cards there is, especially for 1 mana. Discard a card, put a 2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Tap 3 untapped zombies you control. You draw a card and lose 1 life. One of the best zombie cards there is. If you make a zombie deck, put this card in it. We've got 2 of the Dread Wanderer. This is the one that you can bring back. He's a 2/1, but you can return Dread Wanderer from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only any time you could cast a sorcery, or only if you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. So, a good creature. We've got 3 Fatal Push for removal. I'm starting to come around to Fatal Push. I used to didn't really like it, but now I've come around to it and it's pretty good. And since we're running black, we need some removal, so it's pretty much a default. 2 Dark Salvation, another great card that can really change the tide of the battle. Target player puts X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield. Then up to 1 target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each zombie that player controls. Great card. This is another one that you definitely must put in your zombie deck. Rancid Rats. Now, a lot of people that I've seen are using there's another card here, Shambling Ghoul, in their 2-drop slot for a zombie. Okay, it comes in tapped. It's a 2/3. I'm using Rancid Rats instead. When it comes in, it's not tapped, and it can hold back some of their bigger creatures because it has Death Touch. Now, before all these new zombie cards from Amoket, this wasn't that great a card, but now that it can get buffed up and all that, and get menace and all that good stuff, this is a pretty good card, and I prefer it to Shambling Ghoul. Maybe you don't put Shambling Ghoul in your deck, but I like it better. Diregraf Colossus, another one of those must-haves in your zombie deck. Diregraf Colossus enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each zombie card in your graveyard. Whenever you cast a zombie spell, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield tapped. Once again, playing zombies, play them out, this thing can make a lot of zombies for you. Lord of the Accursed, another must-have black zombie card. For 3 mana, get a 2/3, and then other zombies you control get +1/+1. And for 1 and a black, and then tapping it, all zombies gain menace until the end of turn. So, yet again, another must-have black. We've got 3 murders for removal. We've got Liliana in here, of course, a zombie deck, and Liliana's just a good planeswalker. We've got the enchantment that you need to have in a zombie deck, Liliana's Mastery. Zombies you control get +1/+1. Liliana's Mastery enters the battlefield, create 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. So, yes, please. We've got nixilis, another black planeswalker. I love nixilis, he's always been good for me, so yes, he's in here. We've got the new Liliana. Now, I don't normally run her in my any deck, but in a zombie deck, I think she is a must-have. This deck was made for Liliana. She was, you know, she's just great in this deck. So we've got her in there. A green card that we should include every time we play green: Nissa Vital Force. This is an awesome planeswalker. Since we're splashing green anyway, might as well put her in there and use her. She's a good planeswalker. Green Warden and Murasa, our other green creature. Now, if Nissa puts stuff into the graveyard, well, we can get it back with this. Boom, there you go. Some other card, we've got a chance to get it back. And once again, the Honored Hydra can embalm it, and it becomes a zombie. So it can become a 6/6 zombie, and if we got those other buffs running, it can be a 7/7 for 4 mana. So, yeah. It's the other green card that we've got. And then, of course, baloth null we've already talked about. We've got 2 destined to lead. Now, I'm trying this card out. This was the green-black aftermath card. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. Good. It is a instant for 2 mana. So far, I've gotten a lot of good use out of this. The other side, I'm not so sure about. All creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. I have yet to have a situation where I've used this, but the other side is good enough to me to warrant putting it in this deck, or at least testing it out. Then of course we've got the good old, the best aftermath card there is, and especially really good in a zombie deck. Never to return, destroy target creature or planeswalker. And then aftermath, exile target card from a graveyard to create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So yes, it's really good. We got 10 swamps, 5 forests, 2 hissing quagmire, 2 woodland cemetery, 2 geier sanitarium, and 3 evolving wilds. Now we just put the geier sanitarium in here again. Maybe discard our hydra. Maybe just if we get flooded out, discard our other land that we don't need. Sanitarium, I love it. So that's the deck. Let's try playing a few games with it. See what happens. Maybe we'll have a chance. I'm not sure. Again, this is black and green Golgari is the term for black and green zombies. And I'm still kind of refining this deck, seeing what I can do with it, trying to make it better. Maybe it will get better, I'm not sure. We're just kind of testing it out. Okay. Kixtusa, level 31. We've got, I think, a pretty decent hand. I'm going to keep it. We got our rancid rats, and they can become 2/2 death touchers with the Lord of the Cursed out. So, and he can give them menace. So this is red-blue, probably some kind of control deck. Seems like I keep facing control decks all the time. But maybe not this time. I'm not sure. We'll see. Hopefully we can get the jump on him and he won't put any creatures out. Not sure what kind of deck he's got. If he's got counter spells or censor or anything like that. Let's just attack. Let's put Dread Wanderer out, see if they have a sensor or something silly like that. Just some kind of control deck. Okay. I guess we'll put Rancid Rats out and hope he doesn't have Radiant Flames or something like that, because we're going to be... okay, he's going to Magma Spray our Dread Wanderer, so that's kind of unfortunate. Which means he probably doesn't have a Sweeper since he did that. Okay, so black, blue, and red. Okay. So... I'm just afraid he's got a counter spell. So... let's do this and see if he counters this, I guess. Probably gonna get countered. Okay, no counter spell. Not sure what this guy's got. Okay, Harness Lightning. Okay, for our Lord of the Accursed. Okay. This may be a control deck that doesn't use counter spells. Okay, read the bones. Okay. Okay, I didn't notice I didn't have double green. I was going to play Nissa, but I should have put Hissing Quagmire out so I can play her next turn, but that's my mistake. So if we end up losing, we'll know why. Okay, another read the bones. He doesn't have what he wants. I don't know. He's going to keep losing life. I guess that's fine. Okay, I guess we put Quagmire down and attack. Okay, he's gonna Magma Spray one of our rats. Better than Magma Spraying our Crypt Breaker. So that's okay. I'd rather have a Crypt Breaker out than a rat anyway. We'll start discarding any extra lands probably to a Crypt Breaker. That's the other good thing about Crypt Breaker. You can discard a land and put a 2/2 zombie out. Okay, he's got Liliana, which we can kill. Probably going to get rid of our Crypt Breaker. We will make a land and kill Liliana with our Nissa. Now that I know we can put her out. Okay, let's hope he doesn't have Fatal Push for our rat. Or the land, that would be even worse. Okay. Nissa taken care of. I mean, not Nissa. Liliana taken care of. We're the ones with Nissa. Okay, does he have a counterspell? Let's see. Let's put out the Honored Hydra and see if he has a counterspell for it. Because it would be the better of the spells to get countered. I'd rather him counter this, then we can bring it back later, than baloth null getting countered. Let's untap a land. Let's attack. Okay, he's got Gear Hulk, that's fine. gonna get rid of one of our lands, but that's okay. Okay, lightning. Okay, he's blocking our land. Does he have a way to get rid of our hydra? Okay, unlicensed disintegration for a hydra. Probably redirect it and kill her, that's fine. Okay. Dark Salvation is going to do what? It's going to do not enough. Hydra and Bomb is going to do plenty good. So let's just do that. And see what he does now. Yeah, that works out pretty good. The Embalm is not a spell, so it's good for control. Okay, Jace can get rid of it though. That's gonna make me sad. This is kind of a strange deck. He doesn't have any counter spells, so kind of weird. Let's put our baloth null out, and I think I'm gonna get the rats and Lord of the Cursed back. Okay, Chandra. Can't kill our baloth null. Okay, Dark Intimations. That is a good card for him to have. I think the rats are the way to go. They will be able to block stuff. Okay, he's got Liliana back, so that is sad. Okay. Baloth null. Gets back Baloth null and Lord of the Accursed. And this baloth null, there's 3 of them in here. It can kind of start this little getting back your creatures kind of train of doing stuff. So we'll see what happens. I think he's probably got us now at this point, but okay, returns that to our hand. Okay, he's got us. Seems like once you get into the 30s, people only know how to play control. I think this meta control is really taking over, and you can't hardly play a game without playing it. So this deck did okay, I think, for the first. Even though we lost, we kind of held our own for a while there, and didn't get a lot of mana, but we did okay. Let's try one, and maybe we can win one. Okay, let's see, are the connectivity issues coming back? Okay, we've got another guy that doesn't want us to know what he's got, or he doesn't care enough. So we'll just see. Felipe Roches, is that what that said? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I hate that we got no small creatures, but I like that we at least got 3 land. I guess we're gonna keep it. Felipe Roches? I don't know. Anyway, let's play one of these swamps out. If we get a small creature, we can play destined lead on it, or we can never to return whatever they put out, I guess. Okay, another blue spell player. Okay, there is Dread Wanderer. Let's put him out. We'll go ahead and get a green out, I guess. Okay, blue-red. Let's attack. See if he's got a counterspell like Censor. No Censor, okay. Does that mean he's got the card to just like a Harness Lightning just to kill it? Okay, double blue. Now he's got a counterspell. Okay, let's attack. Okay, I don't feel like running Liliana out into a counterspell, so let's just hold up on Liliana. Okay, hasn't played anything yet. Does he have like a Kozilek's return or something like that? Don't know. Okay, what is Kozilek's return? Deals 2 damage to each creature. Okay. So we can play Destined to Lead, and our zombie will get indestructible. Okay. That worked out okay, and then this one we can get back later. Okay, that is a good draw. Let's see what happens now. Okay, I still am worried about a counterspell, so we'll just hang back till when we have to start discarding cards, though. That's when we know that we need to play something. Okay, he's got a take inventory. Hasn't actually played any counterspells yet, so maybe he's got them, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Okay, there's murder. We're just gonna keep attacking with this guy. He's got to do something. I don't know if he's got a handful of counterspells or what. Okay, Skyline Cascade is going to keep our creature tapped. Does he have any plays? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we don't have to discard yet, but I guess we'll start discarding Fatal Push and Murder. I always get up against these control people. Man, what in the world? Is there anybody not playing control? If you're not playing control, leave a comment. I want to know. Everybody else is that I'm facing. Okay, pour over the pages. Is this a tutelage deck and he just hasn't drawn tutelage? Maybe. Okay. What's he got? Compelling deterrence. Let's replay it. See what happens. Let's try to run out Liliana and see if he's got a counterspell. Okay. Does not. Does he have another return to our hand type spell? I don't know. We definitely need to get rid of Fatal Push because apparently he's not running any creatures. Not sure what he's running. Kind of strange. He's running Jace, okay. Okay. He knows we got diregraf colossus. Let's run it out, get it countered, and see what he does. Okay, it does not get countered. Interesting. Okay, Brutal Expulsion. That's a card I haven't seen much of, but this guy's decided to run it. It worked pretty good for him here. Okay. We'll put our colossus back out, see if he counters it. Okay. Has he actually played any counter spells? Real counter spells? No. We'll run out Rancid Rats too then. Does he have a Radiant Flames type spell? Maybe. Had Kozilek's return. Okay, he's gonna flip Jace. Then probably play Radiant Flames is my guess. Can he flash back Kozilek's return? No, but he can flash back Brutal Expulsion. Okay. Okay, thing in the eye, so we definitely got a murder for that. Let's see, what is going to get countered? Do we try to never Jace? He hasn't played a counterspell yet. Do we? Let's see if we can never Jace. See if it's countered. He does not have counterspells, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is a weird deck. A counterspell-less blue deck. Interesting. Do we try to murder that guy? We need to try to murder Thing in the Ice, I think. Or we can put Nissa out and attack with the land, maybe. He doesn't seem to have any counterspells, so let's try that. Okay, he's going to commit Liliana. Doesn't have enough spells in his hand to flip Thing in the Ice, unless he has some sort of draw spell. Okay, he's got tutelage. Wow, this is a tutelage deck that I think I've got most of my instants and sorceries in my hand, so okay, we got him. So let's go ahead and leave this game. Whew, that worked out good for us. Okay. Man, I would love to play a non-blue player. Let's try to find a non-blue player. Non-blue player. Maybe this is a non-blue deck. I don't know. I'd like to try my deck versus another zombie deck. See if it does pretty good. Dr. Blankets. Interesting name. Wonder what that means. This doesn't look too bad. Well, let's just attack. See what happens. Just say green, red, maybe energy. That's what I usually play when I play green and red together. But this guy may have some other colors. Might be a Super Friends deck. Okay, he's got He's got Sylvan Advocate, so let's push the Sylvan Advocate right now. And keep on trucking. Okay. I need to get more ways to discard this. Right now, I just have sanitarium. But if it gets countered also, I guess we can embalm it. I'm really starting to like embalm stuff. So let's put this out pre-combat so we get the +1/+1. Okay, we got a pretty good aggressive start. This deck is, I wouldn't call it an aggro deck per se. It's more of a mid-range deck, I would think. A lot of zombie decks are aggro decks. Okay, tracker. That looks like a definite never target. Or murder. Let's just murder it. Get it out of there. Okay, Death Watch Recruiter. I think we're going to go ahead and never that Death Watch Recruiter. Get it out of there. He's probably going to come back and stomp our butts with a Radiant Flames or something else. Let's see here though. But so far we've done pretty good to Dr. Blankets. Let's see, Lightning Axe, Fiery Temper combo. I'm sure that's what he's got. Do we Hissing Quagmire? I think we Hissing Quagmire. Just in case he's got a 1 damage spell. He's got something. He's got Pulse of Murasa. Okay. Brings back the Sylvan Advocate. We do not have the mana to do much. Okay, he's got Nissa. Puts that out. He can put Sylvan Advocate out too. Is that going to give him enough land to make the Sylvan Advocate buffed up and awesome? Yes, it is. Okay. We need some land, but we are not getting any land. Do we attack with the Quagmire again? I don't think so. I think we try to go get some more stuff out there now. If I could just get one more land and for Liliana's mastery, man, I could do good. I've got 2 of them. 2 Liliana's mastery would be perfect. I just need some land. Okay, he's got his own baloth null. Okay. Getting a bunch of creatures back. Okay, the rats. The rats. Yeah, let's just put the rats out till we can get more mana, I guess. We can give our zombies menace in a turn or two. If he can't get rid of them. If we can draw land and put Liliana's mastery out, I think we can get him. If he didn't put any more creatures out. We'll just see. Okay, he's gonna flip Nissa. Maybe that's good for us since he won't have another blocker unless he I don't know. He puts one out now. Okay, Noxious Gearhulk. Gonna kill our zombie lord. That's kind of crappy. Did not get to land this time. Wow. This is our only play. Just not getting the land. Okay, puts a tracker out. Liliana puts land out. Okay, this is not looking too good. Sylvan Advocate out. Okay, he's getting a bigger board than we are. Because we didn't get any mana, we are not looking too good. Okay. Let's death touch this Sylvan Advocate. And what do we want to kill? Not sure. Let me think. Noxious Gearhulk has menace, so I guess we get that. And wow, I can't believe we haven't drawn any land. 16, 4 out of 16 cards. We would have won this game 5 minutes ago if we'd gotten land. Look at how much land he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 land. We've got 24 lands in this deck. Okay, is there a good way to block that? I don't think so. Finally, we get some land. Okay. Now things are starting to look up. He's going to be able to ultimate Nissa pretty soon, though. I think if we can... What can we do? We can put the second Liliana's mastery out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 creatures. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures also. Can ultimate Nissa this next turn. So I think we had a chance if we just had drawn some land early. Yeah, and an ever after. Okay. Okay, there's our second Liliana's mastery, but I think he can just ultimate Liliana, so untap 6 lands, they become 6/6 elemental creatures. Yeah, we've got to attack. He's gonna ultimate Liliana anyway. Nothing you can do. Does not ultimate Liliana. That was a pretty big mistake, I think, on his part. But I guess he's going to attack with everything and kill us, so... looks like slow green, red, black beats our zombie deck. Yep, this is what happens when you get mana screwed and the other guy gets all this stuff, so yeah. Well, oh well. Oh well, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.